Hello grade 1. Today we will start our first lesson on science in the fourth quarter. We will start with Unit 9, all about matter. Lesson 1, what can we observe about matter? Let's get started. If you are inside your classroom and you have a look, what can you see? Around yourself in your classroom you could see your book, pencil, bag, your friend, your teacher, window, door, yourself. You will see a lot of things. All these things represent matter. What is the meaning of the word matter? Matter is anything around us, but with one condition, that takes up space. Any kind of matter must take up space, like this tree and this fish. Even the air that we breathe is matter. Why? Because it takes up space. We can feel it around us. We cannot see it, but it's here. We can feel it. Any matter have some properties. But what is a property? A property is one part of what something is like. What is the meaning of these words? This means how can you describe something? How can you observe, or what can you observe about it? Some properties are shape, size, color, texture, and we have many other properties for matter. If you looked at this car, which properties can you observe about it? You can observe its color, which is red. You can observe it is smooth and it is big. Like this, we described some properties for this car, which is matter because it's around us and it takes up space. Some of its properties are it is red, it is smooth, and it is big. Let's start with the first property of matter, which is size. And this size can be big, like this bear, and it could also be small, like this bird. Another property is shape, and shapes can also be different. If you look around yourself, you will find that all things are not having the same shapes. Some of them are square, oval, star, round, rectangle, heart, and many other shapes. Another property of matter that they are different in colors. Some kinds of matter are red, blue, yellow, orange, black, pink, brown, white, purple, and many other colors. So matter are different in colors. Another property is texture. What does it mean? It means what an object feels like. When you touch something, what will you feel? Will you feel that it is hard or it is soft? So texture is a property which means what an object feels like. Is it hard or soft? Another property is weight. What is the meaning of weight? Weight is a measure of how heavy an object is. Some objects are heavy. We cannot carry them. We cannot even make them move, like this car. And some others are light. You can easily carry them. Another property is being hot or cold, and we called this before temperature. Some objects are so hot you cannot touch them, like these grilled burgers. And some others are cold, like this orange juice. And if you remember, we said before that temperature can be measured by a thermometer. Another property of matter that is some objects sink, like this egg here. When you put it in water, it falls down, so it sinks. And other objects float, like this balloon. When you put it, it didn't get down. It's still up, it's floating. So some objects sink and some objects float. This is another property of matter. Let's summarize what we explained today. We talked today about matter, and we said that matter is anything around us that takes up space. This is an important condition. It must take up space. And then we moved to some properties of matter. And don't forget that a property is one part of what something is like. How can we describe it? And some properties of matter are like shape. Matter have different shapes, like being square, round, circle, oval, triangle, rectangle, or any other shape. They also have different colors, like being white, black, yellow, red, blue. Also, they have different size, to be big or small, different texture, and we said that the word texture means a property, which means how will you feel when you touch something? Will it be hard or soft? Another property is weight, how heavy it is. It could be heavy, it could be carried easily, or it could be hard to be carried, to be heavy or light. Another one is temperature, or being hot or cold. And we also said that some kinds of matter sink, they go down in water, and some others float or stay up in water. That's all for today, grade 1. Thank you for your listening, and see you next time with another topic. Goodbye.